I didn't even know what a mastectomy was, or I didn't even know that young women could get breast cancer. I didn't even know how to do a breast exam. Luckily it was stage 1, but triple positive, so it's very aggressive, and I'm still in treatment, but I'll be finished with everything in October. But the day before I found my lump, I happened to be in Linens and Things, or Bed Bath & Beyond, one of those stores, and I saw the pink blender, and I was just thinking, like, how many things do they need for breast cancer? And now a pink blender and a pink, like, microwave and all this stuff for breast cancer awareness. And then the next day in the shower, I found a lump, and I was like, oh my gosh, I guess this is really what it's like all about. So then I had to go get it checked out. But I did get misdiagnosed at first because my doctor told me I was too young to have breast cancer. I was like, is there anyone my age that this has happened to? And so then that's when I found the Young Survival Coalition. Well, I told my mom, and she was devastated that she had to watch her young daughter go through this when, she's perfectly healthy. Now, every time I have to go for my CA-125 test or tumor markers or anything like that, I'm always like, oh, it's probably, I don't know if it's gonna come back. So it's always constant, and you always think about it every day. Before my diagnosis, I had never been, besides going to my gynecologist, I had never been to a doctor or to a hospital. So that day I was knowing that I was going to spend the night in the hospital that night, and thinking that I'm probably going to better get used to this, because I'm going to spend a lot of the time in the hospital for the rest of my life. Well, my mom's never been to the hospital either, so she wasn't much help. So I just talked to the nurses, and I became pretty good friends with them, and I actually wrote the director of the hospital a letter telling them about how I was treated, and that I really appreciated them being there for me since I was scared. But I don't have a family history, and everyone, they oh, you must have gotten it because you must have family history, and I don't have a family history, so I really don't know where it came from, and the doctors don't either. Sometimes it just happens, but when it happens to young people, they don't know what to do. Well, I'm HER2 positive, so I have to take a new drug called Herceptin, and take that for 52 weeks. It's like chemo, but it's an antibody drug. It's very expensive, so I'm glad I have good health insurance for that. But HER2 positive is very aggressive, and the recurrence rate is high for that. So I have to be tested more often than not if I was not HER2 positive. Well, I want to do more traveling. That's my passion, is traveling, and so I went to Thailand last year, and I want to travel even further than that. So I just want to make sure I see. It just brings a different perspective. You just want to see everything that you might not get a chance to see. I felt like I want to go shopping, and I took a trip to Hawaii, and I'm going on another trip to Europe, and I'm just trying to spend more time with my family, going to see my family in Alaska more, and just making more out of life.